everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the channel. We have a new throwback game review for you here today, and we're talking about
a very famous game named Final Fantasy VII Intermission DLC.
Yeah, very cool. And this is actually the very first game on the channel that we're reviewing on the PlayStation 5. So everything you see is captured on PS5.
We have PS5.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, it took a long time, but Costco.
Yeah, so we got it from Costco.
Yeah, there will be spoilers in the review. And if you like this review here today, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It would really help out getting some new viewership. Let's make that algorithm work for us. So yeah, with that, it is a DLC, so this is an addition to Final Fantasy VII, which we had reviewed on the PlayStation 4 Pro earlier this year. If you want to check out that video, please do. And yeah, if you want us to talk about the differences in Final Fantasy VII Remake for PS5 versus PS4, let us know, because I think we're open to that.
Yeah, and also I just suggest maybe the end of this video, we can talk a little bit how we get it.
Oh yeah, sure.
And what including it.
Yeah, if you want to hang out after the review, we can discuss yeah, how we got this from Costco and what was included. But let's keep it going here. This is a 2-chapter DLC that's exclusive to the PlayStation 5 currently.
Only 2 chapters.
Yeah, but this has Yuffie. And Yuffie, if you have played Final Fantasy games before, or Final Fantasy VII, I should say, she's a classic character from Final Fantasy VII. You could actually go the whole game without getting this character. You had to kind of answer her questions properly. So I was really surprised that the first DLC for Final Fantasy VII Remake was Yuffie's. So yeah, let's kind of see what Yajing had to think, because she played this a lot.
Yeah, but I don't have such a long history with this game. To me, it's a very new game. Oh, I cannot believe they have so many.
Yeah.
And, I like this character a lot, and after I think I shared a feeling with you, and you tell me how difficult to get her to join your group in the other games before.
Yeah.
I just like, pretty much this company spoiled their players this time. Just take her out, you know, to make her as the main character this time. Yeah,
it's pretty unique. You know, Yuffie, she is she's basically the main star. You do play as another character in this game called Sonon, and you kind of see his story throughout this as well. But the reason I guess you don't see him in Final Fantasy VII, the original, is, spoilers, he dies at the end. So yeah, that's something you kind of should be aware of. Like, enjoy him while he's in the party. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing much of him in the future.
We didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
We like, wow, you know, but he really treated her as her little sister because his sister passed away.
Right.
Yeah.
And I will just add on here real quick, the story itself in this game, there's a lot of story for 2 chapters. So it might sound like, you know, 2 chapters isn't a lot. We actually beat this in exactly 4 hours. So at the end of our first playthrough, it showed 4 hours. But there's a lot of replay value. You know, I think we're gonna level up Yuffie up to level 50, which is the max you can for these, I believe. And yeah, kind of see the rest of these secrets. I platinumed the original Final Fantasy VII Remake, so I definitely want to work my way through this. And there's a lot of unique things in here. You see some characters from Final Fantasy VII Remake, a lot of them actually, including a new ending to Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
Once you beat this, so there's a reason to go and get it. We got it on sale. It was 25% off, so it was $15 basically. Normally this would be a $20 add-on, but I think it's highly worth it.
We played the Final Fantasy Remake 7 on the PS4, right? Like you mentioned earlier. But these characters, I know they are so famous, even I wasn't played this game before and I know them. But their personalities is not like it's her. You know, her personality you cannot forget.
Yeah, she's a ninja, so they
surprised me.
Yeah, she's fun.
She's very fun. How she like feed people to eat beans.
Yeah,
yeah. I like her personality a lot. Than other two characters in the remake 7.
Yeah. And you do see some new characters and some old characters. I believe her name's Scarlet. She's actually a boss in this game. You see her a little bit in Final Fantasy VII Remake. And you do deal with some other bosses. There's Nero, who I've never actually seen. Let me know if Nero's from another Final Fantasy game or another game from Square Enix. But that was a pretty epic final boss fight in this. And then Weiss unlocks as a VR kind of challenge in the original Final Fantasy VII Remake after you beat the game. So, and I think more difficulty levels. So that's something to check out. But yeah, let's talk briefly about the graphics because this is our first PS5 game we're reviewing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know, I always say the Ghost of Tsushima on the PS4 is the best.
Yeah.
It's not anymore.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry to say that. But yeah, definitely PS5, they bring the light totally on different levels.
Right.
Every time we play PS5 now, still so impressed how great they did their job.
Yeah, you know, I was curious what the generational leap would be like, but coming into this, I really wanted to play this DLC pack for a while because it's only on PS5. So a part of me was thinking, well, it has to look better than Final Fantasy VII running on a PS4 Pro. But yeah, like Yajing said, the lighting is just stellar. There were a couple of graphical glitches I do want to highlight. Where it looked like her arm was coming through her clothes a few times.
Little bit, yeah.
But it's very minor.
And the colors, like the green and the blue, is I don't know how to say this professionally, but to me the colors is more like obvious than PS4. Like the green is more green to me, the blue is more blue to me. You know,
right.
It's not like PS4 is not that clear.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I really love the PS4 Pro. As you know, we've reviewed a ton of games on it here this year. But the PS5 definitely steps it up. And yeah, it was a great first kind of entry point into like graphics on the PS5. And well, you can see the video yourself. It looks really good. But yeah, with that, we touch briefly on the story. You're kind of infiltrating the Shinra building. You spend some time in the Sector 7 slums as well. But gameplay-wise, they mix up the Final Fantasy VII Remake because Yuffie is a ninja, so she can run along walls, she can jump onto like hanging cables and kind of jump off of them.
Yeah, very ninja way.
Yeah, she's much more nimble than I would say Cloud in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yes, definitely, yes.
You also have mini games, the Fort Condor.
Yeah.
I didn't really play much of it, you know, I'm not a huge board game person, but I can see myself trying to get some trophies and playing more of that in the future.
And another small game, like on the train, she can collect as many boxes as she can, which is dependent on the players. Yeah, and they have big boxes, not just the regular size boxes this time. And it's timed it, of course, the train was moving. That's like a small game too. Yeah,
they really do a good job of like filling in the activities, so you're always doing something in this DLC. But yeah, that was fun. I didn't get to play it. Yeah, Jing played that part. I just watched her. But
Yeah, you just keep doing, oh, this side, that side.
yeah.
Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool though. And I saw that there's a trophy related somehow. Talking about trophies, by the way, I platinumed the PlayStation 4 version of Final Fantasy VII Remake. You can upgrade to the Final Fantasy VII PS5 Remake for free, as of right now anyway. And just by uploading my save from the PS4 version to the PS5 version, I immediately got all of the trophies, including the platinum. So another pro tip, go for it. It's a pretty hard trophy to get, the platinum trophy on Final Fantasy VII Remake, as I'm sure some of the trophies for this intermission DLC will be, but definitely worth it. And yeah, it's free, so why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
How about the sound design? What do you think about the voice acting, the music?
I just feel like they use the very classic. They keep using the same music. I think this is their style, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember the remake Final Fantasy VII on the PS4 is always so positive.
Yeah.
Like keep going music. It does make me feel like, oh, I have to keep going. You know, I have to run to the next one, next room, whatever. Like, don't stop.
Sure. Sure.
They keep using the same music. I think this is one of their signatures on the game.
Yeah, I will add, there are a few different or new pieces of music in here, including like a Happy Turtle song. So Yuffie's kind of quirky. She sings sometimes, or she'll just kind of be having some fun, doing little Final Fantasy VII music. I think there's one time she goes dun 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 dun, which Barrett did in the Final Fantasy VII Remake as well. So yeah, there's some fun stuff in here.
Yes, yeah, I really like her personality.
Yeah, and voice acting's phenomenal as well.
Yes, definitely. And I want to go back talk about a little bit the graphic. There's another thing I feel like is worth to talk about it. The structure, like when you look up.
The Sector 7 slums.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so clear. Like
Yeah.
they really, you can tell they really fill in the details. On this time on the PS5, it's I just feel like it's more real to me.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way.
Yeah. There's far more detail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though we went back to the same city, you can tell you know the place,
Right.
but you kind of lost it too.
Yeah.
You know, because they fill in so many details, and a very good job done. So that's what I wanted to say. PS5 definitely bring the graphic. It's very, very good.
Yeah, and I'm happy you mentioned that. I think one of my small gripes about the Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4 was some of the textures were kind of muddy. And I think that might have just been a limitation of the PS4. But here, everything is crisp. 4K. We do have it running on graphics mode. That's the way I would prefer to play games anyway. So yeah, the graphics are all the way up, and it just looks incredible. Smooth frame rate. Huge fan.
Yeah. So if we give this score?
Yeah, let's go ahead and review it. Yeah, out of 5 stars, what would you give Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission DLC?
4.8.
Yeah, I was actually going to give it a 4.8 as well.
Yeah. Not perfect yet.
Yeah. I think, in terms of making it perfect, it maybe just, if I didn't see her clip through her clothes, that could have added to it a little bit. And maybe just a little bit more. But honestly, I already see myself going back to it. There's 2 chapters, but there's a lot of replayability, like I mentioned, especially if you want to get the trophies for the game. Highly recommend this one. And you do have to have Final Fantasy VII Remake before you can buy this. You can't play it on its own.
And also the story they made it very well to mix with the remake Final Fantasy VII. So what was happening the same time, the other side of the people doing, that's very good continuity of the story.
Absolutely. And yeah, that's going to be a 4.8 out of 5 stars from us. So yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you played this DLC pack? Really curious if you agree with us, if you think 4.8 is a good score. If not, we'd love to hear why. And yeah, with that, we're going to talk about how we got a PS5 finally.
Briefly.
Just briefly.
Yeah, we suddenly got a notification from my app that they have PS5 available at Costco. I just like, really? Because I always got notification for PS5. We keep looking for it.
Do you want to say what app you're using? Because I'm sure a lot of people are using Twitter. They're like on some kind of alerts list for like Twitter or something. That's what I've heard of most frequently.
Yeah, the app I'm using is called Dealmoon. Is a Chinese company, but I believe they do have English version. We can put an icon on the corner of the screen. Yeah, this one, if you put your keyword in the future or reminder, they will send you the notification what products or brand you're interested about it. And that's how it happened to me. That's why I received the notification. Then I just like, again, they sent it to me because before they sent it to me similar notifications from Best Buy, GameStop, Walmart, yes, definitely. And but every time we go their websites and so many people fought for the PS5, we never get ours.
We wasted hours just refreshing those pages.
So much hours, yeah. And we have 2 computers and we both on the computers.
Yeah.
It was frustrated. But this time I didn't build up my hope. I just let me try. Can I put in the cart?
It was Costco. So yeah, she saw a Dealmoon thing from Costco this time. And
yeah, and it's allowed me to put in the cart. Then I start messing. I was also on the phone with you.
Yeah.
I was just so excited and then let him know I put a PS5 in the cart. That's how we get it, and then we able to pay.
Yeah, and this was the Horizon Forbidden West bundle, so we have that game also. It is a digital copy. It came with $100 PlayStation gift cards as well as a extra controller, DualSense controller, and the official headset for the PlayStation 5 from Sony.
Yes. So I suggest we have another video talk detailedly about it. Not long, it won't be long, and just share how we get it, and if you needed some information, we are here.
Yeah, and I will say it was $799 before tax, but we did the math briefly, and this is the first bundle I've seen where it's actually cheaper. You do have to have a Costco membership, but it was $840 worth of PlayStation 5 goodies, and they're all official, and actually it cost $800, $799, so you're saving about $40. We've seen like these bundles before, but they're like $800 and you're getting like $550 worth of stuff.
Yeah, not worth it.
Yeah,
but this time we got it. Yeah. So yeah, if you like, we can make another video just detailedly talking about it and show you the products. Let us know. Yeah,
let us know if you want to see that. But with that, I think we got to sign off. Thank you for checking out this video. We hope you enjoyed. If you liked, please like, and please subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more coming, including a brand new video from Seoul at the end of this week. We do 2 videos a week, so look forward to that. So please subscribe and click the little bell so you're always gonna receive the most newest video. Either for the game or for the travel in Korea. Absolutely. Thanks so much, everybody. We hope you have a great day. See you next time.